Today's book that I want to go over is The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. I have no idea how to say it, but that shouldn't discourage you from picking up this book because I really did like it. It is a very short book. It's about 110 pages, and I was actually gifted this book on Christmas by my aunt. Don't judge me for reading it already, but yeah, she said that she thought I would really like it, and I really ended up liking it a lot. And a book that it really reminded me of was The Richest Man in Babylon, but I think this book did a better job in talking about the life lessons, whereas The Richest Man in Babylon was really focused on, it was more so material. It was more so on actual financial advice. Rather, this book is more so life advice, and I think you don't have to be a salesman. You don't have to be a businessman. You don't have to be anything to appreciate this book, whereas The Richest Man in Babylon kind of seemed as if like it was investing advice sprinkled in with an interesting story. And I don't know. I feel like I prefer this book. And a few of the key takeaways from this book, or a few of the lessons that I really liked, is the book is really structured as a story. And basically, there's this old man, and he is dying, and he doesn't want to he doesn't want to be a salesman anymore. He's earned enough money. He basically shuts down his entire business, and then he is going to pass on these 10 scrolls to somebody that is worthy of this information, because he has a room, and he says, even if this room was full of diamonds, what is in this chest, these scrolls, it would not be worth that times 10. And it's just like, basically what the book is saying is that in these scrolls is everything you need to live a tremendous life, everything you need to be as rich as you possibly can, and everything you need to give back to your community and find fulfillment, find happiness. And there's a few things I disagree with, and I'll let you figure out what those things are, unless I say it later. But the things that I particularly liked about it is how this book approaches failure, how this book approaches learning from each experience, how each day we are thrown different tests, and we have to overcome these tests. And even if we fail, even if we lose, it's still a learning lesson. We're still gaining some sort of insights. We can still apply this to the future and apply it to a better scenario, apply it to a future scenario, and actually come out on the good end of things. And I also really liked just the overall style of it, because it wasn't really preachy. It was really just like, these are the instructions that we're reading. This is what I did with, like, it just flowed so well. And another thing that I really enjoyed was that it talked about emotions. It talked about getting not too high or low on emotions, being able to always center yourself, being always able to understand that, like, this too shall pass. That was one of the most, I don't know if it's haunting. It depends if you're happy. It depends if you're sad. Like, it's either inspirational or depressing. And the idea is that whatever you're experiencing now is going to change. And when it changes, just embrace it. Just go with it. Just understand that each and every moment is going to end. And the moment that you feel right now, if it's a good one, just know that bad things are going to come. And if it's a bad one, know that good things are going to come. And you're just here for the ride. You're just here to experience all of these things. And yeah, I was really surprised with this book. I thought it had a lot of good lessons in it, but I don't know. To me, it focused too much on material things. It focused too much on the material and didn't delve enough into the spiritual. And that's the one place that I think this book falls short. That's the one place where I think this book could have been improved on, is the spiritual implications, because the entire basis of this book is that these teachings are going to teach you how to live a good life, but I think it put too much of an emphasis on just material things, on you need to do this to get this amount of money, you need to do that. Like, I don't know. To me, that's how it came off. Maybe it doesn't come off that way to you, but again, I'm weird when it comes to that stuff. I really like to dive into the esoteric, and it didn't quite line up with my beliefs. But again, to each their own. Not any reason not to pick up this book, because it is a very good book, a very short book. I'm sure you can find it pretty cheap online somewhere. I will link it in the description. On top of that, I think there is like 5 spots left in my school community that I'm just going to let people in for free. So please, please, please take advantage of that. Please, please join that now while you can for free, because I want the people who have followed me forever to have access to this. I don't want you to have to pay, but at a certain point, I got bills to pay. I got to, make it paid again. And yeah, now's the opportunity. Now's the time. And On top of that, if you want more from me, if you want to know when I'm streaming, if you want more day-to-day updates, quotes, you know, more just like not as serious things, go ahead, join my Discord. Yeah, love you guys so much. Can't thank you guys enough. I will catch you in the next one.